Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our contest between the Seiling Lady Cats and the Cyril Lady Pirates. If you will please stand to your feet, gentlemen, please remove the headgear as we honor the United States of America, our fighting men and women around the world, with our national anthem. I apologize we couldn't be here the other night, but we had another booking elsewhere. It's great to be Cyril again here tonight. All right, let's start off with the starting lineup for the Seiling Lady Cats. First, number 14, Nichols. Number 15, Henry J. Number 24, Cyril fans, get on your feet and make some noise for the starting lineup for your Cyril Lady Pirates. First, number 3, Bowie Dubai. Number 5, Logan Poe. Number 11, Eddie Hero. Number 23, Vicky Ross. And 24, Eddie B. Hey, Coach Lady Pirates, send that horse to the play. Thank you.
Folks, we are moments away from the tip-off for our Prep Nation Game of the Day. Features Class B versus Class A, the Seiling Lady Wildcats versus the Cyril Lady Pirates. Next up on Prep Nation TV, a guaranteed barn burner of a game. Here we go. Tip goes to the Seiling Cats, and we are officially underway. Jump shot is no good. Rebound, Pirates. Travel is called. Thought it might be a potential box-out foul called against the Wildcats. Instead, that'll give the Lady Cats from Seiling a second shot opportunity. They'll kick it back in right underneath the bucket. Freeze up. Jump shot is on its way. In and out, no good. It's her own rebound. Follows it, scores. Nichols, one of the Player of the Year finalists last year. both squads with aspirations of gold balls, or at least contending. Reaches out. Defense will be maintained possession by Cyril. Into the hoop. Shot is up. One-hander is good. And we have a tie ball game to start into a. Ball is busted loose, contested. I think that's going to go off the hands of number 24. So Seiling will dodge a bullet in back-to-back touches, getting opportunities potentially for a jump ball and then the loose grab there on the ball. And they will bring it back across midcourt. 7 minutes remain here in the first quarter. Good to drive and dish off. Isolation read jumper is no good. Rebound Pirates. They have had very successful rates so far keeping this vaunted Seiling offense from piling on early and often. Reach around the back, one of the rare 24-on-24 fouls. And so Nichols fouls Dean, put her at the free throw line to shoot.
At the free throw line,
Correction, Maikayo is the person to foul from the Tigers. Dean hits the first. Free throws is good. 4-0 run for Cyril. Jump shot way off the mark. Ricochets off the backboard. Rebound and put back is good. Tie ball game once again. Drives to the hoop. Scores. Bucket is good. Potential three-point play coming up for Cyril.
Fouls number 20, Cadence Griffin, and the left counts for Kinsey Rosh. And that completes the old-fashioned three for Kinsey Rosh.
All right, after a 4-0 run, now it is 3 unanswered by Cyril. So a game of streaks early on here.
Fouls number 3, Boyd Goodbye, and the free throw line.
And gets the free throw to go down. Ball game. Here come the Lady Pirates once again.
Fouls number 34, Peter Manuel.
Jumper is good.
For Chloe Dubai. 30-second timeout. Lady Cats.
45 is the score, almost halfway to go through the first quarter opening up. Misses the shot in the paint.
Number 15, Seiling.
Has been on fire after back-to-back turners. She is burning it. Shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound and put back. Second such bucket. So enforcer in the paint. Number 45 brings it back to a 4-point lead. You're watching PNTV coverage, game of the day between Cyril versus Seiling. Like to thank the First Bank and Trust Company, our coverage sponsor for today's special event. Post up. Shot is no good. One-hander just off the mark, no good. And
20, Jennifer Crow, and a bucket counts for Leslie Nichols.
12-11 razor thin lead. She goes to the paint. Shot is no good. Hustles up the rebound. 30 seconds and change to go. Great opportunity for Seiling to drain out the clock, potentially reclaim the momentum in the game. They have trailed throughout, even though that we've had 2 ties, 2 apiece and 4 apiece. Shot is off the mark, no good. Second shot opportunity with 20 seconds to go. Jumper likewise no good. Crashing the board, and first shot opportunities were very limited early in the quarter. Seiling having much success late in the game as it's developed. They're not going to get a third shot opportunity off here, all in 20 seconds. Travel, so Nick's day on that. We'll have 2 seconds to go. And it will be a 12-11 lead through 1 for Cyril, unless they can somehow drain a half-court shot to three-quarter shot here. 2 seconds, 1, and here it goes. Field goal is good. Your score through 1, Cyril 12, Seiling 11. TPN TV coverage, game of the day. As we alluded to earlier, both teams with aspirations for state playoff runs. Each team has won state recently. Cyril, this previous spring's defending state champ in Class A. Seiling now in kind of no man's land for Class B. Still in Class B, but with the classification change of B1 and B2, it'll be slightly different for them on a potential title run. Losing several really good players from last season. Briggs, notably Carlson, Hammer as well. However, they do bring back Lindley Nichols and a couple of sophomores, juniors as well. So a younger squad than what they're used to by their metrics. I can remember back when Seiling had a bench deep about 20, 25, whatever the max was, that's how many they would bring. And I only see maybe 6 extra girls on the bench. So a little bit smaller roster than what we're used to seeing. Errant pass, however, it's negated by the reach-around foul on the arm. And so Cyril will maintain possession of the ball. Score it. Here she comes, breakaway layup, puts the shot up and no good. Battle for the board is going to be a jump ball call. Possession will be maintained by the Lady Pirates. Slower, measured pace. Goombay with the jump shot is just off the mark. Chases it down, and she's going to go right back to the hoop and misses the layup. So a nifty footwork there. Can't quite get the ball to fall. Just a little bit off on the English on the finger roll. Well, it's a shame they didn't see her. She was flared and wide open. Clears the court. She's going to drive. Puts the shot up. No good on the jumper. They are battling for position. 24-11. Keep an eye on that. stripped loose. And here come the Pirates. 6:15 to go. She's going to force the pressure. Kicks it back out. Resets the play. Slows it back down. Back top of the key. Looks over to the coach. McLemore sets the play up. She's going to drive. Takes the 1-foot little juke move. No good. Balls turned over. Back-to-back plays. We'll have a hustle up by number 11 going for the ball. Unable to get possession. 5:58 to go in the quarter before halftime. Shot is good. Three-pointer. Seiling makes it a 1-point lead. We were 12-11 through 1. And it has been a lead throughout for Cyril. We were momentarily tied at 2 apiece and 4-4. However, Seiling has yet to officially take the lead. Reach-in foul call. Kicks it back, will reset the play. Back-to-back miscues, and each team with an opportunity here to either extend leads or take leads. Defense has been at a premium. Shots just not falling. Oh, that could have been a travel. Going to be a reach and foul call. And now Seiling will have an opportunity to tie this game for a third time and potentially take their first lead up.
Number 24, at the free throw line. William Goals.
And they do. So Seiling officially up for the first time in the game, 16-15. Pirates slow it back down halfway through the second quarter. Looking to get an isolation read in the paint. Clears up the perimeter shot. No good. Battle for the board. We'll have a jump ball call. Seiling possession by Arrow. And so they'll kick it in. We'll head back down to 3:50 remaining. Foul call, I believe, on Dean.
That was number 24, Dean.
taking the lead for Cyril. And back-to-back buckets. So Rosh gets them back to the three-point cushion. And it is now officially a 4-0 run once again. This is the third streak for Cyril in the game. 4, 3, and 4, all unanswered. We have had 2 lead changes. We have had 2 ties, technically 3. It was temporarily 15-15 during the free throw shots. So we'll go with 3 ties and 2 lead changes. And here we go. Kicks the ball back down the floor. She's going to post up. Shot is just a little hard. So as a result, not much finger and rotation on the ball, in and out on the rim inside of 2 minutes to go before halftime.
Chip.
Jump shot is no good. Very aggressive move to the bucket, unable to get the shot off before the foul is called. As a result, we're going to go ahead and have another kick in here. Substitution to the original, I think, starting lineup with number 14 in for Dean, as she has got some foul trouble. I don't think imminent foul out is any correct assumption there, but nonetheless, she does definitely deserve a little bit of a respite, so number 14 in. Second team foul against number 14 for Seiling, so keep an eye on that as well. Free throw is good. And knocks them both down. Largest lead of the game now for Cyril at 5. And they are on a 7-0 run. Correction, 6-0 run. It was 16-15 only lead of the game. That's going to be a turnover right there in the corner. So Seiling will have a substitution coming in, and then they'll have a full minute to work before halftime based upon previous kick-ins. I don't think they're going to take even probably a third of the minute. They've been very fast, very aggressive, trying to get shots off and in. They're looking to put this right to the hoop right there. So 4 or 5 seconds flat. Draws the foul, put her at the free throw line to shoot a pair. And it is 57 seconds to go. Wildcats looking to get back on top. They now trail by 5. Shot is good. 4 fouls against Seiling in the quarter, 3 for Cyril. Those will set at 5 for bonus, but we may be too far into the quarter. Knocks them both down and stops a 6-0 run. Inside of 55 seconds to go before halftime. Your score, Cyril 21, Seiling 18. Top of the key, dishes off. Goombay looking to set the play. 44 seconds and change to go. She slows it down, content to maybe drain some clock, potentially get the final shot of the quarter and half. 35 seconds, kicks it back over. And now down to 30 to go. Cyril has led by as many as 6. They've trailed by as few as 1. We've had 3 ties, 2 4-piece, and 15-15. Down to 20 seconds to go for the Lady Pirates. And now down to 11 and 10. Drives, penetrates behind the back on the dribble. She's going to incur the foul. That'll be the 4th team foul. It'll kick it in underneath the bucket, so one final foul will put them at the free throw line regardless. That is the second foul against number 34. So I believe 3 players for Seiling with 2 fouls. I know there's at least 1 for Cyril.
At the free throw line, Casey Rosh.
They do give a range of motion. Rosh with the little deft and nifty move behind the back, change of hands. Hits the first free throw. I believe Seiling with 7 seconds to get down the floor, potentially getting off the final shot of the quarter. Knocks them both down, back up to a 5-point lead, and here we go. Clock isn't running, clock is not running, and it finally kicks in. They're going to get the benefit of an extra 2 seconds. Takes it to the hoop, shot is no good. Rebound. Your score through 1 half. Cyril 23, Seiling 18. You're watching PIA TV.
Sorry.
and Pope. And the free throw line. And the free throw line, number 15, David Seiling.
Posts up and scores. Nichols, a reigning All-State player and an absolute handful to deal with on the court. Back to a 2-point lead for the Lady Pirates. They enter the game actually the higher-ranked teams. They are, I think, number 2 now on the latest set of rankings. I believe Seiling still in the top 4. It's been a while since I've seen the rankings, so we'll go ahead and just kind of saunter over there real quick and see kind of where the latest set of school rankings are. She's going to head to the bucket, unable to get the shot to fall. So your highest ranked teams, Lincoln Christian number 1 in 4A, no doubt about that. Washington number 3A again, concur. Dale 2A, absolutely spot on. Where it does get a little bit curious is Caddo, Canute, Cyril, and Ampo. I mean, those 4 teams, you are going to have to pick your poison on how those get seeded. I would be shocked if, along with Okarchi, definitely Allen, and probably Cheyenne Radon, and then maybe a surprise team. I wouldn't say that Empire is a lock on that. Wellston very well could pull that spot. Got a very good record as well. But the top of Class A is legit good. Cyril undefeated on the season. So is Caddo, with the 1 loss on the year. So I guess the official ranking for Cyril as of January 19th, again, keep that in mind. That doesn't look right because that's not recent. But I've seen one that had them at number 2. But they are at least number 3 in that set. For Class B1, Red Oak is the number 1 ranked team. Seiling is up to number 2, so misspoke. Seiling right now, as of at least January 19th, the higher ranked team, 2 versus 3. Lomega gets the B2 number 1 spot with Pittsburgh. 2 sisters there, Taylor Condor and Tabry Melton, a 1-2 combo in softball and basketball. 23-21 remains the score. I'd like to thank the First National Bank and Trust Company. Potential 3-point play coming up. We're going to have our 4th tie if the bucket is good. I'm just double checking to see if they give her the points or if they're saying foul before the shot is off. So far, we do not have points on the board. And misses the free throw. So it becomes a 1 of none. And the Pirates protect the 2-point lead. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Flies into the paint. One-handed shot is good. Kenzie Rosh just absolute balling today. And just off the mark, Seiling kind of struggling. The second shot putbacks have been a problem for them. And I would say free throw shooting has been another one. 27-24. Sorry about that on the clock. On my scorecard, I was checking here a couple of players to add them to the watch list. So I apologize, a little distracted. Should probably get back on point here. Jump shot is on its way. Nothing but net. Nails it. Tie ball game. 27 up. Boom, nails it. Back-to-back threes. Largest lead of the game for the Lady Wildcats, 30-27. Timeout called Cyril. You're watching PNTP coverage of our game of the day, Wildcats versus Pirates. Well, Cyril finds himself in the very unenviable position of losing the lead that they had held for virtually 99% of the game. They briefly trailed 16-15 after a box and set of free throw shots gave Seiling the first lead. Then they went on a 6-0 run, kept the lead up until losing it now late in the third quarter. And back-to-back threes not only ties the game for Seiling, but it gives them a three-point lead, their largest of the game. They had led at 16-15 and now 30-27. Ross trying to get a read, kicks it off for McHugh, nails it. Tie ball game. Beautiful shot and nothing but net for McHugh. She almost had a steal on top of the shot. This is going to be a reach in, no, correction, foul is on Seiling. Block out against number 15, I believe. So impedes the path for McHugh to get the rebound and turnover. And as a result, that'll put her on the bench here momentarily. God, it looks so weird seeing Sealing's bench with only 6 extra players. I remember the good old days of going back when we were OK Preps into Sealing's full court alarm. They start the sirens, the lights go off, and they do the figure eight all through the floor. They used to literally just be the Arkansas girls' version of full court pressure. They would just stay on you. And I swear there were times that they would have 5 sets of starters. I mean, literally, 25, 30 players on a bench. It used to be crazy. Goomba is showing off now. Deft work. I mean, boy, she is a baller. one of our all-state selections in PNTB Player Elites for softball. Absolutely one of the key cogs from last year's state champion squad, Avery Carlson, obviously being one of those key players. Chloe did exceptionally well at state, and I think had 13 points in the championship game, if I remember correctly. And puts the shot in. So Cyril takes the lead back, and it is now a 5-0 run for them after a 6-0 run for Seiling. 35 seconds to go before the end of the third. Really tight defense right now by the Pirates, and steal. Here they come, crossing midcourt, 29. Slows it down. Goodbye back with the ball top of the key. 22 seconds to go. Whips it back over Ross. She's got the ball. She'll slow it down. Front of the bench. She's going to pull it down to about 10 and then start getting an isolation read play. Now, correction. She's going to hold it a little longer than that. All right, here we go. This is going to be a dump off or a shot if she gets it. Kicks it. Read. Jump shot. Good. What an end to the quarter for Cyril. Down 3, up 5. It is an 8-0 run for the Lady Pirates. You're watching PNTV. .35-30, jump shot is good. Wow, what a turn of events. Back-to-back threes for Seiling. Give them a 3-point lead. Now back-to-back threes for Cyril gives them the largest lead of the game at 8. And they are on a whopping 11-0 run. Jump shot is no good. Rebound, put back, no good. Rebound and foul over the back. Rosh will foul Nichols. Put her at the free throw line to shoot. 7:15 remains here in the fourth quarter. Battle of top-ranked teams in classes A and B1. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. This should just simply be Class B versus Class A. And hits the first free throw. All right, knocks him 1 of 2. And it is another possession now here for Cyril. Into the paint, scores. Well, it snaps the scoring streak in one way. It interrupts the streak. 13-1 run for Cyril right now. That is winning formula for basketball, no doubt about that. Another turnover, and they'll swing back the opposite direction once again.
Oh, just off the mark. Into the paint, misses the shot. Rebound. Rebound, put back is good. Score it. Goombay with the putback, and it is a double-digit lead, largest of the game. 11-point lead for Cyril. Charge travel is the call. Correction. Perfectly positioned. So in effect, Cyril on a 15-1 run right now, and they have given themselves a really good shot at closing this out at home. Just misses the layup on the left hand. Looked like that one might be going in, actually, and instead it is a possession that swings back to Seiling. 4:47 remains here in the fourth and final quarter. A B1 and A matchup of state qualifying teams. Just off the mark, no good. We have a battle for the ball underneath the board. All right, it's going to be a push-off call against Cyril. Opportunity to score and tack onto the lead. No good again. So Seiling, in effect, getting back-to-back stops and an opportunity to trim this back to a single-digit lead for the Wildcats. They have had an opportunity. Back-to-back threes gave them a 3-point lead, and just off the mark. Nichols with the putback is off the mark as well. Just atypically off on English shots, taking kind of just some funky angles. Those are usually high success rate because they're about 2 to 5 foot jumpers. The three a little harder to hit. Unfortunately, after hitting back-to-back shots in the third, Seiling has gone absolutely cold. Only 1 point scored from a free throw. And Cyril has really, really ratcheted up and have put on a show here in front of the hometown crowd. Looks like they're going to remain undefeated on the season and improve to 17-0 if my math is correct. 320 jump shot is on its way in and out. So close. Rebound, put back. That one is going to be good. Nichols hustles up and gets the rebound and score. And that gets it back under 10, 9-point lead, 3 minutes and change before this is a final score. That missed shot and another stop for Seiling. They'll kick it back out. Can't quite keep possession of the ball. Tight rope right at half court. It is a backcourt violation as she steps on the line. Just kind of teeter-tottering is the best way to describe that one. It was a contested ball, so I don't know that if just letting it roll back and let the baseline defender chase it down with you and regaining possession would have been the smarter call. As a result, teams trade turnovers, and we have now 2 minutes and 10 in for the foul against Nichols on the reach-in, trying to strip the ball loose. And have a substitution for the Wildcats. Number 20 will come back in. That is the third foul against number 14. She'll stay on the floor. Number 21 will head to the bench momentarily. Kicks it back in. Rosh will have possession after the kick-in pass from Dean. High dribble, almost losing possession. Height differential is notable between two really all-state players here, Lindley Nichols and Kinsey Rosh. Timeout called by Coach McLemore. We'll have 1:56 remaining. You're watching PNTV Game of the Day. Cyril versus Seiling on Prep Nation TV. And I think we're going to have a score and potential three-point play. Waiting for it to update, and it does. Goombay has absolutely balled out today. Very deft, quick footwork, 120 and change, back to an 11-point lead, 44-33. So Cyril will win the battle of top-ranked teams. Going to have 2 free throws coming up. It's been an absolute pleasure, absolutely, to watch Lindley Nichols and Kinsey Rosh battle. Size disparity is notable. You would think in a perfect world that Nichols would just take it to her on both sides of the floor, offensively and defensively. Just goes to show it's not always the height, but it's the size of the player in the heart. And it has been an absolute pleasure to watch both of these All-Staters go at it all game long. This Rosh reminds me so much of Hadley Gibson and another Prep Nation winner, Brady Harmon. You just didn't want to mess around with those dogs. All right, back at the kind of jumbo package. They're going to try to get a quick kick in and then immediately flare to the perimeter or back top key so they can set it up. They want a 3 here. They don't need 2s. So that's going to be the goal. If you can't get it fast, you're going to have to settle for whatever shot is open. My money would be kicking in here to number 34, let her post up. Jump shot is on its way, no good. They're going to hustle that rebound down. Second shot opportunity is going to go to the hoop and score. We're going to have a timeout called, Coach Amar. It is a correction, I believe, yes, 3-0 run. 4-0 run, correction. For Seiling, and they call immediately timeout, 30-second timer with 54 and a half seconds to go in the ball game. Been an awesome game here today. Both teams have had opportunities. Both teams will be in the state playoffs unless there is a massive, huge upset. Right now, B1 shaping up to likely be a Red Oak versus Seiling, kind of forefront game. Class A, all bets are off. I mean, I'm telling you, Canute's loaded. Caddo is really, really good again. Okarche's got a really good team, as does Cyril. So Amber Pocasset is another team that I would put right in that scenario to where it is going to be a tough, tough tournament. For Class A, we're going to have a reach-in foul. That's the safest way to do it. Kills a little bit of the clock trying to get possession on a steal, unable to do so. So they're going to have to hack a shack strategy the rest of the game. That is the third foul against number 24 for Seiling. Cameron Little Coyote is her name. Already setting up here deep in the perimeter on both sides. The goal is to try to kick it out and catch somebody snoozing and try to get a wide open. It's going to negate that. Check foul called against M.E. Dean. So we'll be in bonus the rest of the game. Fourth foul against Dean. She momentarily came out in the second quarter when she hit her third foul, and then she's able to play pretty much all of the third and virtually all of the fourth quarter before picking up the fourth one. Free throw is off the mark, no good. Each team in bonus. This is now what is called true double bonus. So each team will have an opportunity on any foul to shoot free throws from here on out. Hits one of two, and so they continue to trim the lead. It was up to 11. Oh, steals it. Kicks it back out. Jump shot on its way. Off the mark, no good. Hustles up the rebound. Jump shot number 2. Other side, no good. In the paint. Shot number 3, no good. What a hustler. And that should seal the deal for Cyril. 24 seconds to go. Right now, going to just try to get this thing back across midcourt. We're going to have a reach-in foul call, Little Coyote. And 19 seconds remains. Cyril with the commanding 8-point lead, able to bump it back up to 10 here, double digits with the free throw shots. Fourth foul now on Little Coyote. So both teams, I think that's kind of one of those weird things. Both number 24s with 4 fouls. Everybody else with 3 or less. And she nails them both. All right. So about all you can do now is chip away at the lead, get a really good shot, try to get yourself at least 2 or 3 more touches, quickly get to the bucket. She's going to go. Can't quite get the English on the shot. Rebound and put back is no good. And we're going to have a jump ball call that's going to go to Cyril unless there's no foul call. That is the case. And it'll be 5.5 seconds to go before this is the final score. Boys game coming up will start in approximately, I would assume, about 15 minutes. And I'll do my best to cover both of those. That's going to do the game right there. That's it. Final score, Cyril 48, Seiling 38. Thanks for watching PNTV. Highlights coming up, and then the new stream will be up live.